In this video, we'll be going over the basics of the LAMP Words for Life vocabulary. So to start off, I will go through some key terminologies that you'll need to know. The acronym LAMP stands for Language Acquisition Through Motor Planning, and it's actually a therapy approach for AAC implementation. This means that there is a set of standards and principles that the therapy we do is guided by. For more information about the LAMP therapy approach, you can attend one of our LAMP therapy training days, or feel free to contact one of your local Liberator consultants. LAMP Words for Life, on the other hand, is a vocabulary system that has been designed to be implemented with the LAMP therapy approach. It's been carefully put together to provide consistent and unique motor patterns, which is an essential component of LAMP therapy. LAMP Words for Life has been adapted from the Unity vocabulary, so you'll see many features that are similar to Unity, such as the use of multi-meaning icons, which we'll go over a bit later. So to learn more about Unity in general, you can watch the Unity webinar that is also available on our website. So I'll now guide you through the LAMP Words for Life vocabulary, touching upon some of its main features. So first up, LAMP Words for Life is a core word and fringe word system. But we love core words because they are the most frequently used words in our language, so we want quick access to them. To do that, all the words you're seeing on the front page, and many of those on the second page, will all be core words. Our fringe words, or less used words, also known as nouns, they're located on the third page, or the third layer deep in the system. As an example, if I wanted to say eat, that is a much more commonly used word than say cherry, so it's only 2 hits, but to say cherry, I have to go 3 hits in to say it.
Cherry.
Okay, so that touches upon the point that there are a maximum of 3 hits for any word within LAMP Words for Life, which is quite amazing considering there are thousands of words available. The next point I want to touch upon is that each word within LAMP Words for Life, has a unique position. So if I want to say the word more, I will only be able to say it
More.
through that pattern, with its final position being here.
More.
Same if I want to say the word love. I can only say it with that pattern, with its final position
Love.
being there. The next feature of LAMP is its use of multi-meaning icons. So by that, what we're referring to is if you see this apple icon down the bottom, there will be other words that pop into your mind that will be associated with an icon of an apple. So you may think, oh, apple, but maybe eat. And if I'm thinking of eating, maybe chew and bite. And if we're talking about food, maybe the words hungry might come to mind. And so if I select the icon of the apple, we can then see the different meanings associated with it in that category or under that icon. So we see eat, we see bite, we see hungry, and that's what we mean by multi-meaning icons. Words are grouped together through meaningful relationships. Okay, our next feature of LAMP Words for Life is that there are certain positions and colors which represent the 8 different parts of speech. So to have a complete and robust language system, we need to make sure that all the different 8 parts of speech are present. So I'll touch upon each of those 8. First, we have pronouns on the left here. Next, we have verbs, which are these green buttons. We have adjectives, which are these bluey purpley buttons. We have nouns, which are these orange ones, are category nouns. But also on our third page, we have other nouns. Next, we have adverbs located under this button. We have conjunctions, which is this train joined together. Let's have a quick look. We have prepositions, which is this bridge. And lastly, we have interjections. So we can see that all parts of speech are available, and they're either color-coded and or set in a unique position that you can access. The last feature of LAMP Words for Life that I want to touch upon are the 5 main different patterns that are available throughout. And these patterns are what really help us to pick up LAMP Words for Life as a language system quite quickly. So the first is what we call call words to colors, or where our verb, adjective, and noun categories are. So on this front page, these white buttons are icons relating to call words. I can click on the apple of an icon, of the icon of the apple, and click that, and that's my verb pattern. You can see that each bucket has a corresponding tense. So if I see this plus S here, I see the plus ing or plus ed. I know that if I want to say I'm eating something or drinking something, my next hit will be this location here, this consistent location for plus ing. So let's have a look practically at the apple icon. I can say eat, or I can say eating. If I want to say drink or drinking, I can see drink here, or drinking in this location. Same if I wanted to say, if I asked you where feeling would be, you would predict that it would be here. So that's our verb patterns. We have adjectives here. So if I look up the apple icon here, my related adjective will be hungry. And the last pattern in this series of patterns is the category noun, which are these orangey buttons. So if I click on the apple icon, I can go across and expect that that's going to be food. Okay, so that was our first bunch of patterns within LAMP Words for Life. Our next one is our pronouns. So if we look on the left, you can see I have a number of different pronouns available to me. And if I want to say any of them, it's a simple double hit. So I'll say I, make one selection, it won't speak until I hit it again. Same for you. Alright, that's our second pattern. Our third pattern is our pronoun phrases. Now, you saw before, if I wanted to say feel or eat, I would hit the feel icon first, and it wouldn't speak until I hit its verb, present tense verb position a second time. So that was 2 hits. And my pronouns were also 2 hits. So you, 1 hit, and you again for 2 hits. So overall that's 4 hits to say, if I do it again, you feel. Our pronoun phrases allows us to cut down the amount of hits. So if I hit you once, and I look across to where feel is, you'll see that it changed it to a statement, you feel, with only 2 hits. And if I wanted to go backwards doing that, I could find feel, and look across to where you is located, and you'll see it change it to a question, do you feel? So with a statement, if we go from left to right, and a question if we go from right to left. If we wanted to make these into negatives, all we need to do is insert this not symbol in between our 2 hits. So I'll go from you to not to feel. You, a moment you can see it says you feel. If I hit not, it says you don't feel.
You don't feel.
And if I go backwards from there, I can hit feel, Have a look now. It says, do you feel? I hit the not, and now it says, don't you feel? Okay. So our pronoun phrases is our third bunch of patterns within LAMP Words for Life. Next, we have the positions of our nouns. So nouns are fringe words generally, and so they're located on our third layer wherever we go because they're less likely to be used. So let's look at some games or toys. First of all, I'll click on the icon of dice, which represents fun and games. That was one hit. I'll click toys for a second hit, and now you can see my nouns in here. My Play-Doh, my puzzle, my trampoline. Same if I wanted to find some foods that I liked. They would be nouns, so at one hit, I'd look up my categories, top,
ice cream,
and 3 hit to say ice cream. So that's our noun pattern. Lastly, we have grammar labels and icons. And this is the last patterns that you need to know. And that is just being aware that this bridge, like I said before, are our prepositions. So I can say between. The trains joined together are my conjunctions.
Because.
The wizards, determiners.
That.
The firework are interjections.
Yum.
Okay, so just to recap those patterns, the first type of pattern is our verb, adjective, and noun categories. So they're the verbs, adjectives, and noun categories. The next are our pronouns, which need a double hit.
You.
Then we have our pronoun phrases, which allows us to combine our pronouns with some core icons. Our fourth pattern are nouns, and they're located the third layer down.
Cheese.
And our last one are our grammar labels and icons, which are located in this top row. So that's LAMP Words for Life, a quick rundown. Thank you for watching. And if you want any further information about LAMP Words for Life or want to see another practical demonstration, feel free to get in touch with your local Liberator consultant.